If you're over 60, every dollar you spend has a different job than it did when you were 30 or 40. You're no longer just earning money. You're protecting the money you've spent decades building. And some purchases that seem completely reasonable can quietly drain thousands, sometimes tens of thousands, of dollars from your retirement. The surprising part? Some of them are things people actually dream about buying when they retire. So today, we're looking at 7 things you should think very carefully about before spending money on after 60. And make sure you stay until number 1, because it's one of the biggest financial decisions you'll ever make. And getting it wrong could affect your finances for years. Let's get started. Number 7. A brand new luxury car. You've worked for decades. You're finally retired, or getting close. Maybe you've always wanted that beautiful luxury SUV or sports car. And now you're thinking, I've earned it. You probably have. But deserving something doesn't automatically make it a smart financial decision. A new vehicle can lose a significant portion of its value during the first few years of ownership. And the purchase price is only the beginning. There can be higher insurance premiums, registration costs, maintenance, repairs, and financing costs. Now imagine spending $70,000 on a luxury vehicle. What if you could get a reliable 2- or 3-year-old vehicle that gives you nearly everything you want for considerably less? That difference could remain invested. It could fund vacations. It could help pay future medical expenses. Or it could simply give you a larger financial cushion. There's nothing wrong with buying a beautiful car if your finances comfortably support it. The mistake is buying one because retirement feels like your last opportunity to reward yourself. Before making the purchase, ask yourself, am I buying transportation? Or am I buying an expensive feeling? Because feelings change. Car payments don't. Number 6. A timeshare. The sales presentation can sound incredible. Beautiful resorts, warm weather, guaranteed vacations, a place for the entire family to enjoy. But a timeshare isn't simply a vacation. It's a financial commitment. There may be an upfront purchase price, annual maintenance fees, assessments, and other recurring costs. And those costs can continue whether you use the property or not. That's the problem. Your retirement lifestyle can change dramatically over the next 10 or 20 years. Maybe you love traveling today. Maybe 5 years from now, you'd rather cruise. Maybe you'd rather visit Europe. Maybe your children move. Maybe mobility becomes more difficult. Yet that timeshare may still be sitting there generating bills. Instead, calculate how much you'd spend owning the timeshare over 10 years. Then compare that with simply booking vacations wherever you want to go. Freedom can be extremely valuable in retirement. And sometimes the smartest thing you can buy is flexibility. Number 5. An RV you'll rarely use. This is another classic retirement dream. The open road, national parks, no schedules. Wake up in Florida this week and the mountains next month. It sounds amazing. And for people who genuinely love RV travel and use their RV constantly, it can be. But buying one before knowing whether you actually enjoy the lifestyle can become an expensive experiment. An RV can bring costs for insurance, fuel, storage, campground fees, maintenance, and repairs. And when it isn't being used, it's still costing you money. So here's a much smarter test. Rent one first. Take a 2-week trip. Then perhaps take a longer trip. Experience what it's really like to drive it, park it, maintain it, sleep in it, and live in a small space. If you absolutely love it and know you'll use it regularly, then you can make an informed decision. But don't spend a huge chunk of your retirement savings buying the fantasy before you've tested the reality. Number 4. A boat you only use occasionally. You can probably already picture it. A beautiful Saturday morning, calm water, your family and friends on board. Maybe you're fishing. Maybe you're cruising. Maybe you're watching the sunset. What you probably aren't imagining is the marina bill, or insurance, or maintenance, or repairs, or cleaning, or storage, or fuel. Owning a boat can be wonderful, But occasional boating and boat ownership are two very different things. If you're only going to use a boat several times a year, renting one or joining a boat club may make much more financial sense. Here's a useful question for any expensive recreational purchase. How much will this cost me for every day I actually use it? Suppose something costs you $12,000 per year between ownership and operating expenses. If you use it 12 times that year, you're effectively spending about $1,000 per use. Suddenly, the economics look very different. After 60, don't just calculate the purchase price. Calculate the cost per experience. Number 3, financing a lifestyle with credit cards. This one isn't technically a product, but it can be more expensive than almost anything else on this list. Vacations, restaurants, furniture, electronics, gifts for grandchildren, home improvements. It's incredibly easy for lifestyle spending to slowly migrate onto credit cards. The problem is, high-interest debt can become especially damaging when you're approaching or living on retirement income. If you spend $10,000 but don't actually have the $10,000 to pay the bill, the real cost can become much higher after interest. That's why retirement isn't the time to pretend your income is larger than it really is. Create a lifestyle your retirement income can support. That doesn't mean you can't travel. It doesn't mean you can't eat at great restaurants. And it certainly doesn't mean you can't enjoy your money. That's what you worked for. It means enjoying your money without allowing today's lifestyle to steal from tomorrow's security. Before putting a major discretionary purchase on a credit card, ask, if I had to pay cash for this today, would I still buy it? If the answer is no, that's worth thinking about. Number 2, constantly bailing out adult children. This may be the hardest one on the entire list, because this isn't really about money. It's about love. Most parents would do almost anything for their children. A down payment on a house, credit card debt, a car, rent, college expenses, business problems, unexpected emergencies. Helping your children occasionally can be wonderful, especially when you're financially secure. But there is an important difference between helping your children and financing their lifestyle indefinitely. Your adult children have something you don't: time. If they're 30 or 40, they may have decades to earn additional income and recover financially. At 65 or 70, your earning years may be behind you. Money removed from your retirement account may be difficult to replace. So before giving away a substantial amount of money, ask, can I afford to give this money away if I never receive a dollar of it back? Not lend. Give. Because family loans don't always get repaid. And your retirement shouldn't depend upon your children eventually paying you back. Help when you reasonably can. Be generous when your finances allow it. But don't jeopardize your own retirement trying to solve every financial problem for the people you love. Sometimes protecting your own financial independence is one of the greatest gifts you can give your family. Number 1, the wrong retirement home. This could be the biggest purchase you make after 60. And it's very easy to get emotional about it. You've retired. You've always dreamed of Florida, or Arizona, or the Carolinas. Maybe you want the huge kitchen, the swimming pool, the golf course view, the extra bedrooms so the grandchildren can visit. So you buy your dream retirement home. But then reality arrives. Property taxes, insurance, HOA fees, utilities, maintenance, pool expenses, landscaping, repairs, and perhaps several rooms you barely use. Even worse, what happens if your health changes? Can you comfortably navigate stairs? How far are you from doctors and hospitals? Can you drive everywhere? Is the house easy to maintain? Are you close to family? Would you still want to live there if your spouse were no longer with you? Those aren't pleasant questions, but they're important ones. A retirement home shouldn't simply work for the person you are at 62. Ideally, it should also work for the person you may be at 72 or 82. And don't automatically assume that buying is always better than renting. Renting for 6 months or a year in an area you're considering can sometimes be incredibly valuable. You'll experience the weather, traffic, neighbors, healthcare, restaurants, lifestyle, and the actual cost of living. Before committing hundreds of thousands of dollars, you'll discover whether your dream retirement location actually feels like home. The smartest retirement house isn't necessarily the biggest, or the newest, or the one with the most impressive view. It's the one that gives you the lifestyle you want without becoming a financial burden. The bigger lesson: here's what all 7 of these purchases have in common. The problem isn't the car, the timeshare, the RV, the boat, helping your children, or even buying a beautiful house. The problem is buying something without considering how it affects the next 20 or 30 years of your life. After 60, money isn't just about accumulating more. It's about using what you have intentionally. Spend money on experiences you love. Travel, enjoy your family, eat great food, create memories, make your home comfortable. Do the things you've spent decades waiting to do. Retirement shouldn't be about being afraid to spend money. It should be about spending money on the things that genuinely improve your life, while eliminating the things that don't. Because ultimately, the goal isn't to die with the biggest bank account. The goal is to make your money last long enough to help you live the life you want. If you found this video helpful, subscribe to Life and Amp, Money After 50. Every day, we explore retirement, money, real estate, the best places to live, and how to make the most of the next chapter of your life. And remember, plan smart, live well, enjoy the next chapter.